Welcome guys to my workbench again on part 6 of our signal generator with dip function. So guys, you can see the thing in front of you. I decided not to wait on that other capacitor. I put it in here and another one of 100 picofarads, so perhaps I will stick to it, but I didn't have to change all the figures here, but it doesn't really matter, just to make it another and stick it on there, so it should be okay. I wired that print up so far as possible. Anyway, I didn't want to wire them completely up, because if the oscillator is not working as it should, always a possibility. I don't think it will happen, but there again, that's me. Always is a possibility it won't. So what I've done is get all the connections up for the coils, for this valve, the little one. There's that one here. So I will put that in there, see if they have the right one. Doesn't really matter, it's all the same. Anyway, I'll put them in. Just have to get it right. There we go. There, the little valve is in, so I soldered them on 2 points, so I just have to undo that, and it's okay. I just wire up, this is my power lead, so it is connected to the 2 switches on front of those 2. Yeah, that's those famous 2 I will put underneath. So if I want to use this, I have to put this one on, and then the generator will work. Okay, I put it off now, so we're not going to test our filament if that works. I will get my camera. Let's have a look if we can see it all. That's very important that we do this. Yes, I think so. Anyway, yeah, I will put that on there. So I'm going to see if the filament will work, so that the filament is this point, so that should be, the filament is okay, so that will work. Now we have to find out if we have a short in the high voltage. So if I put that one on, have a look, that's on, nil. Okay, that's fine, hold on. Let's have a look, we can get this one way or the other. I have to see, I have to go in here somehow. I put on 20 max, so that's the highest I can do. That's nothing, so there is no short, guys. Okay, that will be alright. So at the other point we have to measure now, I'll put them on the lowest resistance. I have to see if this lead is working. This is the power lead, and the power lead comes up to the 2 resistors up here, and it goes to, well, 6 ohms, that's fine with me, so that is okay. So also that is okay, we have no short, we have, the filament will work, so the only thing we have to do now is to get my power supply, my bench power supply in order, and get the leads on. And we are going to tap our frequency from this lead. We're going to put a, how you call that? Okay, I lost the name again, so sorry guys about my memories. I'll put them on here and put it on the scope or on the counter, and then we can see if the oscillator works and what frequency is working. So that what we'll do then is go step by step through all the 7s, and we will tune this capacitor, and the point is it should work over the whole range. Otherwise there's no sense doing it, alright? So that's what we're going to do. So what I will do now is to get the camera off or get things all set up, and I will come back to you. I will have to decide if I'll use my oscilloscope or my counter. Yeah, the point is you can't see the counter. And to see that neither the scope, so you have to believe me on my word. And that's not very nice, is it? I have to do something about that. Anyway, I think I'm going to use the counter. Yeah, use the counter. So I have to do it that way. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'll shut down and come back to you. Okay. Okay, guys. Big surprise. We have them open again. I'll tell you what. I was putting that all up, and I forgot to check our switch here if it is working. So I connected up my my meter, and just on the P or mother contacts of the switch, and as I was just switching around like that, and I noticed in the second, I think it is the second step, this one, and that is 8.2 milliamperes. There was no, it was open. I said, oh dear, that's open. And I think what is going on, so I was measuring both of those little coils here, and this little, how do you call that, it was open. So and there you go. You wanted to test that oscillator, so if that is open and this section doesn't work, it's no point bothering, is it? So you have to take it all apart. So there was no room to move, so to get it in proper order, so you have to pick it all off again. I see how important that it is if you check things. Anyway, I got myself a new coil. You know, I have to go say 60 kilometers. This was about away, about 50 miles away to get that, so I had to wait a couple of days to do that. So all the things kept laying here. It's now Friday, so I'm now in the process of putting it all back, and I thought by myself, well, I saw it with my program I have on my computer that I only would get to 23 megahertz, and I thought by myself that is completely unacceptable, so I put in another 2 coils in there again. So on this side here there was 1.8 microhenries. I put up that you probably go up to 34 megahertz or something like that. I think is exactly what I want. Anyway, guys, you can see how everything loose again, so I have to connect everything up again. It's no big deal, but again, you can see you have to be on your guard all the time. So you can see I've been to the shop, so I've done my job properly. Another little 8.2, there we go, 8.2 milliamperes. So I had some tents, I had some more. So in the meantime I was busy here in the shop, in my workshop. So I had a go at my resistors, restructuring those little storage boxes, and so no more, not more than 2 values in there. So I was covering myself the whole days. I couldn't get away from here to get my coils. So and then something else caught my eye, believe it or not. As I said, I checked everything. Yeah, I did. But if you look back, this little capacitor here was on there, and it should be there. So that's just a little omission. Well, you think you've done everything all right. So you're always prone to make a fault or do something wrong, and you not immediately see that. But you see everything, and every robot has also his advantage. You can find out mistakes you, well, yeah, but you didn't notice or whatever. So there you go, guys. So I'm going to put that back in again. Get that capacitor back on there. There's just 2 wires I have to put on, and then this thing goes back. I just soldered it on here on this point, so I'll have to put it back. So I'll check with you together on the oscilloscope, see if the thing is oscillating. That's very important. So, and then we move on from there, so then we will get all those wires back into place. So I have to do this in 2 steps. So first of all, we're going to get this black wire back on this point here, yeah, and then get them straight up, and then get our connections with our capacitor and our screen grid into place, and we get that, and then we put it back on. We solder it down again, connect all those wires up that we need, and then we put some power to it and have a look what it will do. We put a valve in the EF95. Well, perhaps you think that this is boring, but well, you can think it is boring, but it isn't boring, because if you do an omission, you have to have a lot of problems, so that won't work. So anyway, guys, we'll do that. When we have done that, then it's the next step. We have to get it loose again, so we get all the rest of the wires connected up. So there's those 2 valves, the ECC 83 and the ECC 81 will function. So when you put it all back again, and then it comes down to if the signal will come out on this point. We have to do that. And we can't see that with the scope. Oh, I think the signal will be, well, I don't use the how you call it, attenuator, but you leave them completely open so the signal comes through. See if you can see on the scope. I don't know, perhaps the signal is so small you even can't see it on the scope anymore. So if that is the case, then we have to see if this signal is coming through, the tone is coming through, and so on and so on. So we have to do that on a receiver. If we do that on a receiver, put that on the antenna entrance, put them on a band, and tune them up, and put the tone on, and see if the tone can hear the speaker. If that is the case, we accomplish our mission. Okay. So then the next step is to calibrate our switch. So from step 1 to step 8, you have to calibrate that. We have to see that with our counter, signal counter, frequency counter. We can go through that. We have to mark all those thing down. So from 20, say from here, 20 until up 75. That's about the capacitance range. We have to mark that all down. So that's the first one, the second one, the third one, fourth, fifth, and so on until 8. Yeah. I'll show you something. Then you have a pretty good idea what you're going to do. Okay. I will turn this camera a little bit. You can see on the bottom. Okay, you can see in the switch is also 8 positions, and that is the digital RF signal generator. So he's working fine. He performs very nicely. It is the same schematic, only you can see there is a digital readout. You can look at mine, I call it our power set, our Olga, and I believe it is part 6. I believe it is part 6 where I align our receiver, okay, with this signal generator. Anyway guys, we get off track. I will put back on the task at hand. There we go. We go back and yeah, guys, I have to continue to put it all together. Hopefully it will be okay. So I'll see you in a minute when I put everything together, and I will connect up the power supply, and then we will watch together the oscilloscope and see what the thing does, okay? Hello my friends, here we are again. Well, I'm sorry guys, it took that long. I'm sorry I had to do one thing or the other, so then the Shabbat came in between, so on the Shabbat we don't do anything, so it's Sunday morning, and I hooked them up, as you can see, all the cables are there, so we are now in the position of trying this signal generator, so only the oscillator though. As you can see here, I made some more connections this time, so I put some more connections. Only a couple of wires are left here. There's the two green ones and the red one. So when this functions, I will connect them up as well. The next step will be then to put a receiver. You can find them on my channel as well. So I think it's more than a year ago I made that radio. And we will check out the rest of the signal generator. What I have done guys is connect the oscilloscope up onto that point there, on that capacitor, on that point where that capacitor is. So I just clamped on there we go again, that name. I clamp that on there, and he won't be connected straight away to high voltage. Like the oscilloscope wouldn't put up with that. It would go straight to heaven. Anyway, I've done that, so the only thing we have to do then next is connect everything, those wires up here, connect them up, and then we check out the rest, okay? We put the receiver next to it, and yeah, and we find the frequency where that is functioning on. But then again, I'm going to show you the oscilloscope only. So I will power them up now. So I put my power supply on. I want to let them warm up a bit, so you can, if you can see that the filament is glowing. Anyway, so I'll just leave that for a moment. So I will tell you what, we check out how it works, if it works, how it works, and then we are going to measure the voltages up top here. Oh, another thing we have to mention is I had to check up on that EF95. He needs a resistor of 22k, and had as you can see on this schematic up there is a 68k. So that will hamper the function of that of that valve. If the voltage on the screen grid is too low, the valve won't work properly. Anyway, less than it should do. Anyway, this is the resistor I replaced. Okay, and yes, let's have a look. We have to bear in mind that we have on the schematic 150 or 140 volts. It has to be 180 volts in this. This valve needs 180 volts to work properly. So we put up the high voltage. Yeah, and let them go for a minute, and I will put them up approximately to 180 volts. That's how it should be. Now guys, I will change the position of the camera and I will switch on the signal generator. Okay, so hold on, I will switch off the camera for a minute. Okay, you can see this. I will switch on the signal generator. Here we go. Whoops, that's a big signal though. I go down and get, there we go. Isn't that nice? Right? This but division, the centimeter division, 0.2, that will be 2, 4, 6, 1.2 volts. Okay? Go one up in frequency. It's good. You can see that. And this is also good. So we have to time base up. You see a little dent in here, that is decoupling capacitor. What is behind, what I said to you in the previous to this, that is there. So it's the decoupling capacitor we consider. Yeah, and another one high. I don't know what frequency this is, but we go up a bit, go up for even more, and we have to lower our, yeah, go one up, still there. We are near this. You can see the max on the scope. You see, this is I think I have to look, guys. I have to. I'm naughty. I will be up to 28 megahertz. So have a look. He goes up. Wow! It works perfectly, guys. It works perfectly. Okay, one more. We are satisfied. Yeah, there you go. That works. You can see if the frequency gets higher, the amplitude gets less. You get on a maximum now at 75, and see if you pass 75, the capacitance goes lower. And as you see, you get the amplitude goes up again. You see? Okay, there you go, guys. We have achieved and accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. So our generator is working, our oscillator is working. This is quite a big signal, you know. Half volt. That's quite a big signal though. Anyway, guys, you can see it for yourself. We succeeded in our efforts. You see, you have to go back in the voltage again, and then get this back again. Go back even further back. You see, the lower the frequency, the bigger the amplitude will be. So you have to go down. Bigger frequency, bigger amplitude. So you have to adjust this. It doesn't go past a certain point, you can see that. There is the lowest frequency, and this should be about 90 kilohertz or something like that. Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Okay, guys, well, the next thing we're going to do is to connect up those wires. And yeah, we switch off. Oops, gone. The only thing we have to do now is you mentioned the voltages, I said that. So I'll shut down the camera, I'll get my leads and put it on my new valve meter that I built previously. And we're going to measure the voltages with that one, okay? So I'll switch that now on. Yeah, it is on voltage, so I have to get two leads. And we're going to measure those voltages here. We can also measure the voltage on the screen grid. We can do that here. You have to be careful because you get a wallop if you get touched there. Anyway, guys, I'll switch off the camera for a moment and I will show you, okay? Alright guys, there we go. I just have to connect them up, that's all. I just switched them on so he's warmed up a little bit. So get this also on the road. He's at 0. And put that in there. So we get this onto ground. And get my... So, let's switch this thing on again. That's the wrong one. That's it. We got the voltages on there now. So let's have a look. We stand on 1000 volts, so we should measure the voltage here. Oh well, I switched them on, guys, but didn't plug them in. That's oh stupid, oh god, wake up. Oh god, really, how stupid can you get? Okay guys, I'll let the meter warm up a bit. So it's a Sunday morning, sorry guys, I'm not awake yet, so I'll stay laying in bed. Anyway guys, see if we can get this on nil. Yeah, it's on nil. You can see here the meter. Okay, just have to wait a little while that he warms up a little bit. You can see I have to put him back on nil. You can hear the transformer in there, it's in a box. You can hear him clearly. Yeah, you know, I didn't put some glue on some parts, otherwise you wouldn't hear that at all, but doesn't matter, it doesn't disturb me. Anyway guys, we have a look, okay, we put it on here, and he gives me 230 volts, something like that, and that's correct on that meter, so I put it back to 180. At 180 volts, you can see that, alright? Under the 220 is 180 volts. Yeah? You put the other one on, that's on the screen grid, that is the voltage on the screen grid, it's about 160 volts, so that is within the range it should be, alright? So guys, we know a bit more now about our radio. Oh, radio, our, let's see what this voltage is here, 160 volts. Isn't that nice? Okay, see, our meter works also, so I probably have made previously. So is that chuffy? So you can show you the oscilloscope once more. Okay, hold on. Ah, come on. Let's refocus it. We'll zoom in a bit. That's better, isn't it? Okay. Oh guys, you can see completely that it is working, eh? There you go. I'm satisfied, hopefully you are satisfied. Well guys, I have to see how much time is passed. Let's have a look, can't see really. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to finish this video, okay? Well, you had the treat anyway, and you know the oscillator is working, so we have to get those wires fixed and put the other valves in, and then we put in a receiver on the bench, and we tune them in on 80 meters. Doesn't really matter, you can see it works. 80 meters, it should be there somewhere. Well, I'll also find out. I think it will be this one here. That should be 80 meters. So I don't know really. I'm just rambling on. Guys. So anyway, we know it works. We switch off. There you go. We switch off our high voltage, and we switch the power supply off, and we switch off our meter. Okay, and we switch off our oscilloscope. Well guys, there we go. This will be the end of part 6. Part 7 we will, before I start, I will connect up those wires. Now I'll go back, okay. You focus. Okay, we will put on those wires. I'll put in the valves. We connect up our, it's cold now anyway, so you have to be careful though, the voltage is gone. Get that off. Get all the connections off. Okay, there we go. The high voltage laying on the bench. with a special clamp. Okay. Anyway guys, that is loose, I'll show you. Well, we will connect up our radio on this point. Then we can check our attenuator. We can check that off, we see if that works. We can check off if it's a CW or on tone. And we can select our strength. And we can, what I will also do is get that scale is not right anymore, so I will make on the computer make a new scale and fitting as the same as the other signal generator. The figures on here don't match anymore, so because I changed a lot of things. So I will do that. I will laminate that and cut it out and then stick it on there. You won't even see it. So I will do the same thing on the right hand side. So anyway guys, this is wonderfully working. So I'm very pleased, and yeah, okay, and hopefully you're giving me your thumbs up and give me your likes. And please guys, have comments, please. I love comments. Just give me your comments about this generator. I love that. See, that makes me makes me feel good, and I can make more videos you like, because I know then exactly what you like. And anyway, just ask questions, even if they are not. I don't want to say that. Just. I will try to answer all your questions on video, okay? I will do that. Okay, guys, I wish you a very nice Sunday, and I will see you on the next video, alright?